Hey Gemini, how's it going? Jen here from tarotspirit.net. These two are coming out. I'm doing your reading, for April 2020. I never get to say this, so I'm pretty excited. I have a public health degree. Stay the fuck home and wash your fucking hands and take this shit seriously. Okay, public service announcement over. We are doing your reading for April 20th. 2020, which is going to be a month for the history books. We have a full moon on April 8th in Libra and a new moon on April 23rd in Taurus. This Earth Taurus energy has permeated all the readings. It's so strong. The Earth energy is so strong. Do whatever you can to stay grounded, to be grounded. If you have plants and you can somehow repot your plants or do something with your plants while you're stuck inside, get near a window. If you can't get outside because of you live in like an apartment or something, get by the window, open it, get the fresh air, clean, declutter. I'm going to wash my windows. My windows are disgusting. The sun is streaming through and it's shocking. I don't know if I have to look though and see if I have the cleaner. I don't want to waste paper towels, which I love. I'm obviously American and we're so fucking wasteful. And so this has been a magnificent lesson, albeit a hard one, to not fucking waste shit anymore. All right, yeah, I'm a little candid today, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Okay, let's get into it. Gemini, April, King of Cups, emotional maturity. I have to laugh. I was texting with a friend, and she was talking about this guy, and she didn't know what to do, and I don't remember what I said, but she said, well, I was thinking of just talking to him. And I was like, well, if you want to be fucking mature about it, that's one way to handle it. So I had to laugh because, yes, be mature, have a grown-up conversation, and just talk about it in a forthright manner. I thought that was I had to laugh at myself. So the King of Cups, ooh, lovers. Ooh, la 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 la. So if you're not sure what's going on in a relationship this month, I don't know. Try being a mature adult and just having a conversation about it. I don't know. Stranger shit has happened. The moon. So the moon's going to be strong for you guys, Gemini. Again, we have that full moon on April 8th in Libra. And also the new moon on April 23rd. This is telling me that for an air sign, you're feeling a little unsure emotionally this month. So it could be about that relationship we were just talking about. It could be the state of the world in general. But we can't see clearly how this is going to end, what's going to happen. We're in a waiting period right now, and that can be extremely unsettling, right? And that's what the moon is. The moon is like, is this going to work out? What's going on? What are they thinking? You can't control other people. You can't control someone in a relationship. So how do we manage ourselves when external things are unmanageable, are uncontrollable? And the only thing we can control is ourselves. So that's where having a mature conversation is interesting thought. Knight of Cups. Maybe you just need to tell someone. Or maybe someone's going to come to you and ask you out or express their love to you, and you don't want to hurt them. But again, honesty is the best policy in a nice way, right? Practice. I found it to really, at work I'm now teaching class, training, we'll call it. And I had, even though I talk on YouTube all the time, it's not my job. It could be my job, I guess, if I took it more seriously. But It's not my official job. So I don't, I probably don't take it as seriously, but I have to take this training very, very seriously. And I had to practice, and it made such a difference. So if you need to have a difficult conversation with someone, practice on someone. Tape it. You could tape a video on your phone just so you can hear what you're saying, and to make sure you have the words right. Use I statements. They're very difficult. I always have to Google them and practice them. So that at least, regardless of how the other person takes it, you can feel good that you were honest but gentle. And be clear enough, though. Some people beat around the bush so much the other person's like, I don't even know what they were talking about. So be clear and upfront, but gentle and kind, and that's the best you can do, right? Three of Pentacles. Something about work, something about a manager, someone you work with, working hard. When this card comes up, definitely apply for positions, even managerial positions, even if you might feel like you're not qualified. You have the qualities that are important, that may make a good manager. You're attracting the attention of people above you for your hard work. Two of Cups and the Moon. Maybe someone from work's going to ask you out. maybe, so I don't know which direction this is going in. Maybe we have the Victory card. So if you do apply for jobs or something with your work, you will be successful. It's many years ago when my son wasn't a year old yet. I'd been in a new job for less than a year. I was getting divorced, and they came in and fired my boss, and half my office went either because they were fired or pushed out, or they quit because they didn't want to deal. They resisted change, essentially. Because everyone bitched about the office before, but no one wanted to change when someone came in to fix it, right? Humans, muggles. And I was totally for the change, but they could have handled it better. I'm just going to be honest. But I see both sides. Anyway, my old job was available. So I went back to my old boss and I was crying and I was like, I don't know what's going on down there, but I want my new job back, my old job back, because it's too much for there's too much going on in my life. And she looked at me and she said, Jen, you want your job back, you got it, no problem. However, you can either be part of the problem or part of the solution. And if you can be part of the solution, it is in times like these when you can earn your stripes. And it just clicked in my brain. Yes, I'm totally for this change. And it wasn't like I don't think I was resisting, but I was afraid. And I had so much going on. I just didn't know if I could deal with it. But it was just getting that different perspective and wrapping my head around it. And it turned out to be very successful for me. And I've used that one sentence or two sentences, I didn't count, many times, and I've shared it with other people. So we're definitely in a time right now where we can either be part of the problem or part of the solution. And those certain people can really rise to the top and distinguish themselves as leaders during these times. Okay. Four of Pentacles. You may have to break into your savings, and you need to give yourself permission, maybe this month, that in extraordinary circumstances, there are some things we may need to loosen up on. And so it could be money. It could be ourselves. Sometimes things like this, I don't know, it can bring out the best or the worst, right, in people. But if it can bring out the best, that often bleeds over into all areas of our life, and we can become softer, gentler people and more generous, which will benefit us. So I don't know what's going on with this Two of Cups, so I'm going to leave that out. Well, we have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups, so we know it might have something to do with work, right? But I'm not getting a clear picture, so I am going to pull some romance cards for romance, and we'll see if we can get a better idea of what's going on, because I'm not sure. The sun is right in my eyes. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm definitely seeing a work connection. We have the King of Swords at the bottom. Knight of Wands, honeymoon period card. You're just having sex everywhere, including a horse. I actually read a book where someone had sex on a horse once. What was it? It was Nelson DeMille. I like his books. It's the one the Gold Coast. Is that what it is? The Gold Coast. It's the one that takes place on Long Island. Anyway, if you're looking for a book to read. Honeymoon period card. Can't keep your hands off each other. This is a very intense energy. And the Six of Swords, you just want to be alone, get away with this person. You've had relationships in the past that were very rocky and difficult, and this one, at this point at least, is not that way at all. You both soothe each other and feel comfortable with each other and understood by each other, and it's having a real calming effect on you. The Fool. Yeah. Okay. I feel like you are opening up. You're being that mature person in this relationship. That King of Cups energy where you're being open and honest. There's no game playing. You're both kind of all in. These two cards to me is travel together. You may want to travel. I think Taurus had that, so maybe you could be with a Taurus, or around Taurus energy around the 23rd. Don't go anywhere. Making plans to travel. Maybe you're going to take advantage and take a gamble on cheaper travel stuff right now with everything that's going on. But stay home. Stay the fuck home. Wash your fucking hands. That's my motto. Take it fucking seriously. Maybe you met this person traveling. Maybe you met it traveling with someone on a work trip. That's for very few. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're okay. I feel very blocked. I feel like I really can't get an understanding of what's going on. So maybe you guys are keeping something really secret, very private. You're not telling anyone for some reason. Maybe because it is a work situation. I'm not sure, but you guys, well, you are the Gemini. You're keeping this one side of your life. You are the Gemini. Keeping this relationship locked down. Like you do not want, for whatever reason, this is being kept very secret, very private. Maybe the person is somewhat famous, or I mean, I don't know. I'm really having trouble getting the reason why. So that there's something, you're protecting this relationship for some reason. Maybe you have kids and you're keeping it completely separate. You don't want it, um, or you're still going through a divorce. I don't know what the reason is, but it's something you're keeping very private, and it's for just the two of you, and that's fine. You do you. It doesn't. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's exceptionally private. Um, okay. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I take care. Take care of your friends, and stay the fuck home and wash your fucking hands. Bye.